And let's start with this, though. Kurt Angle, because we talked about him earlier, he said Kurt Angle said Vince McMahon was willing to give him John Cena as his final opponent if he waited until 2020, but Angle was locked in with the idea of retiring in 2019. Now, in hindsight, I bet you Angle is like, I should have waited one more year, but also his body was sort of degenerating a bit. Wrestlelamia gets cooked by Drew McIntyre. They go, TikTok ban lasted this long. Drew's world title reign, and then Drew's like, you didn't even you'd last even less in bed with a girl if you had ever been with one, you raging virgin. Cooked him. Lindsay Dorado. So we talked about this before. He had a match at one of the house shows for NXT, and Lindsay Dorado confirms to be a head coach in WWE following his return. Sweet. John Cena tweets out a WWE TNA logo, which is just incredible. The amount of people who see this TNA wrestling thing, who only know John Cena and only follow him because of Peacemaker or whatever, might have just went, I wonder what that is, and looked into it. You never know. TNA legend, speaking of TNA, Petey Williams, who I believe that's the guy who invented and innovated the Canadian Destroyer, no? And so he hit the Canadian Destroyer as a finisher, and now everybody, if that was him, everybody uses it as a transitional move. But he also hit the ring for a pull apart here now, from hitting Destroyers to hitting the Annihilator, the Destroyer, Nia Jax over here. Sorry, guys. But him and Hurricane here breaking up the brawl. Good to see him getting work. Lots of ex-TNA over there in WWE. Lash Legend tweeted this out, and this was 2 days ago, so I'm sure she's got it under control now. But in case not, Lash Legend said, good morning. Just wanted to announce whatever abnormal activity is going on my Instagram is because I got hacked. I have no access to it. Whatever's going on, again, that's not me. WWE's trying to fix the situation now. Julian Weeks posted this, and it is a clip from Raw where CM Punk went off about Hulk Hogan. Now, I'm going to do this the way I did it the one time where it worked, where this is going to be off screen, but we're going to listen to what Punk has to say. Yeah, hopefully we don't get Don Stevens, even though Awful got sniped earlier. Just kidding. But yeah, Punk went off on Hogan too. He was just cutting a promo, but he, of course, called Hogan dusty ass. Let's hear it.
Maker of history. It was just 3 short weeks
with
ago.
Jack Hay.
The first Monday Night Raw live on Netflix, and I beat Seth Rollins, somebody favored to win this Royal Rumble. It is a very fickle business. What have you done for me lately? Lately, I make history, and I'll do it in 2 short weeks at the Royal.
You guys are saying, imagine if Cena and TNA, Cena came out once at TNA, and I said it here on PWT before anybody, bro, his last world title reign could be a TNA title, dude. I don't think it'll happen. Could be, though. It would still count. Flair's titles weren't all in one company, right? So Cena's could say that. He could even just go there and cut that promo and say, to break the record, Flair's titles weren't all in one company. Then he could just have a match, lose to Hendry. No, maybe not that. I don't think he'll ever have a TNA match. We're just completely fantasy mark booking. People are going to be like, did you hear Phil Marks thought that Cena would be in TNA? He's shouting them out. I mean, goddamn.
Rumble when I walk in.
Speaking of shout outs, CM Punk shouts out the whole roster and describes how he's going to throw them over.
Throw 29 other superstars over the top rope. The stakes are much too high. The lights are much too bright. The pressure is on, and that is when CM Punk comes alive, and that is when he thrives. Nobody can beat me when I am at my best with these people behind me. Did you say John Cena?
I did.
I can't see John Cena.
Ooh, I want that one more time.
Throwing me over the top rope on February the 1st. Did you say Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns needed my help to settle family business at War Games and in the Royal Rumble. There are no friends. It's every man for himself. I put Drew McIntyre in the dirt. Don't ask me about Sami Zayn. He's not on my level.
Damn, Zayn catching strays. Everybody loves Sami.
You put Hulk Hogan in the Royal Rumble, I'll throw his dusty ass over the top rope, and I'll kill Hulkamania once and for all. On February the 1st, Maker.
Man. Punk on the stick, dude. He just knows what he's doing. And the internet's like, you guys really think Hogan will be in the Rumble? No, he can't even walk up the stairs to get into the ring, guys. He's not going to be. How would he get over the top rope? It'll never happen. But God bless CM Punk. What up, Phil? Does Cena accept Hendry's challenge? Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Yes, I believe we see at least a promo battle, or in this Rumble, we'll get a Cena Hendry stare down, and then we'll think they're about to fight, but then they'll turn and start like brawling out the heels together. We're going to get something like that where they go face to face. Do we get the match? I don't know, because if that requires Hendry dropping a title, no. If it means non-title on SmackDown or some, maybe, he cleans them up in like 12, 8 minutes, something like that. But I just don't, I don't see them, not Cena, but other guys, sure. Other main roster guys, I think they'd allow Hendry, because I think when Hendry comes in, he's skipping NXT. That was just like a proof of concept, him going to NXT for that. LMFAO, that fan got kicked over. So Cora Jade was in the crowd, or Roxanne Perez, sorry, and she was going nuts and kicked a fan over by accident in the front row, confronting Bayley, if you guys can see. See that woman like hit the deck? She got kicked over by Roxanne. And then the camera shot away really quick. So that's funny. And I'm sure she was fine. It's not MJF splashing a drink on you and your child, but it's maybe get your sweater dirty a little bit there, picking yourself up off the ground. So report, WWE in talks to sign El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. So Dr. Wagner Jr., an uber famous luchador, I believe El Hijo, so the son of Dr. Wagner Jr., he's super over too. He's got a super nice mask. Like, look at that whole getup. He has really good gear, if you look him up. He is one of these luchadors that, Meltzer's like, oh, well, the top draw? For sure. Like, this is a name that Meltzer wishes. I bet you Meltzer's telling Tony, like, you got to outbid them, you gotta. But, yeah, Dr. Wagner Jr. is seriously being sought after by WWE right now. And I think he's wrestling in Noah, or I think he's doing time in Japan right now. But either way, keep our eyes on that. And does he go NXT? No, that's a main roster guy. Imagine like Wagner Jr., Ray Phoenix, Penta, and they're in like a LWO Luchador Hunter stable or something as well, like the anti-LWO or something, that could totally be cool too. I just don't want to see any of these guys. Everyone in the IWC keeps harping on the LWO because it's like, keep them far away. And they are with Penta. God, I don't know if anyone's been brought in as good as him, and not in recent memory. Hogan goes full Hulkamania, Jack, on Fox News during Trump's Liberty Ball. And this is the news, brother, so we won't get striked.
The Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan joins me now. How you feeling, Hulk?
Brother, I am so...
Brother, I'm 12 beer. I'm 12 real Americans deep, dude. And I used to talk about vitamins and prayers, and now it's all about barley and yeast. Now it's all about the hops, brother.
So stressed out, brother. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Nobody's afraid of the old man who don't know where he's at, brother. What a day.
And by that I'm talking about Vince McMahon, dude. The man's gone. Let me tell you, Jack.
Hey, what a day.
Oh, that old man, the huckster, who knows where he is?
Now he left. We saw
this is so stupid.
him leave on the helicopter.
Yeah, but wait, he's not going anywhere. You know what he's doing? Pardon me this, pardon me that, pardon my brother, my uncle, my sister.
Hey, hey, Jesus, this, Moses, that. Abraham hit me with a wiffle ball bat. Oh, what is he? Andrew Hulk Clay over here. He's got Mother Goose. Jack and Jill went up the hill both with $1.25, right? Like, what the Hulk's dude? He's Cat in the Hat, Hulk in the Hat now. Jesus.
Listen, but everywhere I go,
he starts ripping his sleeves. That's the part I'm trying to get to.
Nobody recognizes me.
What are you talking about?
I say, is that Hulk Hogan over there? Oh wait, no, that might be Hulk Hogan.
Or it might be Santa with muscles. Or maybe it's the time I play Thunder in Paradise. One of my many roles. I'm Hulk McClure.
Hulk, no, that's not Hulk Hogan. He doesn't wear a suit. You know, Jesse, that suit is holding me down. Just like that 4-year administration.
What are you going to do?
The lies, the cheating, all the stuff that's going on, brother. I feel like the veil's been lifted.
The lies, the cheating, and I'm not talking about what happened with my last wife, brother.
Hey, and that dark cloud. If I wasn't so tired, brother, I'd just rip all my clothes.
Oh, you're not tired.
Get off America. Hold on, Jesse.
All right, here we go.
Do it for America, Hulk. Do it for America.
Our border. Lord God Christ.
Yes.
We got real American beer in the house. We got real American beer. Trump-a-mania, brother. We've got Trump-a-mania running this country, brother.
And then this. Oh man, they should have got Hulk in a guillotine like Jack Perry, right? Someone AI that. Holy guys, amazing. We live in the funniest timeline or universe or year. I don't know how you want to. Someone stop this man. Plugs the beer. Holy brother, that was great, man. Holy. Dr. Chris Featherstone, the premiere episode of WWE on Netflix has made the global weekly top 10, dude, at number 4. Amassing a total of 5.9 million viewers in the United States. The January 6 Raw is ranked at 5, but the total number of views is not shown. The press release stated that the debut show garnered 2.6 million in the US. However, as I previously reported, aside from the blah, 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 we know, okay, they made the global weekly top 10 list. Missing You limited series, American Primeval. Let's see if any of us are watching these. Missing You, American Primeval, or whatever. Jerry Springer Fights Camera Action. That was a good one. Raw, Departure, Virgin River, Gabriel Iglesias, Legend of Fluffy Black Doves, Departure, Season 2, The Night Agent. Okay, so there you go, man. They made number 4. So they're rocking it. We got more Netflix news too, and you got to keep in mind whenever there's big Netflix news that comes out, you got to remember Raw's their weekly number 1 show on that whole thing. So, I mean, what do they say? Correlation doesn't mean causation, but when it's 1-to-1 like that, you guys will see when it's 1-to-1. And the Netflix dude came out and was like, yeah, they are hitting our numbers and stuff. The Undertaker praised Triple H for changing WWE's backstage culture. He says, it's so chill backstage now. You've got people resting in peace. People in corners shooting TikToks. I think it's a testament to the trust Triple H and Nick Khan have in everyone to do their jobs. Back in the day, if the boss was stressed, everyone else was stressed. Now there's a trust in the system that makes a difference. Triple H puts out so much positive energy and it resonates with the whole team. It's a completely different atmosphere. So Netflix, and this is via Raj Giri, who says WWE manages to stay ahead of the curve, first on the network and now on the Netflix deal. Netflix added a record 19 million subs last quarter, bringing the number of paid subs to over 300 million, dude. And Netflix shares soar as company reports surging revenue, etc. They unleashed a new ad tier system or whatever in America, right? So you guys let me know what that's all about, because that's foreign to me. And as far as I'm concerned, it's the same for me. So I'm not affected by that. So screw you guys. I'm going. No. But shout out Raj. And yes, Netflix shares are surging. More on that in a minute. What do you mean Rikishi would not wipe his ass? So get ready for a sicko segment. If that Hulk Hogan ripping his clothes off made you want to vomit, get ready for this. Kurt Angle telling Giga Chad Van Vliet about Rikishi not wiping his tookish before he backed that ass up. You know what I mean?
And but Rikishi got me during a match. He had to go to the bathroom before the match, and he didn't wipe his butt. And he did this stink face on me. And man, talking about brown nose. I had yeah, it stunk so bad too, man.
Oh,
I went backstage. He was laughing. I wasn't even mad. I was like,
was this a TV match? Oh man.
Yeah, the boy. And but Rikishi got me during.
Didn't wipe his ass, stank faced. Here's Corey Graves. He showed up on NXT and he said the damn thing. He's like, I'm right where I want to be. And people are like, it's like a hostage video. No, I don't get that vibe at all. DDP, you guys can see the GIF. He was there in the house at NXT, and they're in Atlanta. I want to say next week, or if that's for Raw. So this here, we shouldn't get pulled for this, right? 90s WWE, back when we used to watch the pay-per-view pre-show free-for-all on the TV Guide channel. Who remembers this? God. And the only time you get to watch the TV Guide channel anymore is when you're in a hotel, and it's super annoying, you know? Because you're like, God damn it. You're like, we used to do this. You used to have to spend 10 minutes doing this. Twins was on. Oh, DeVito, we look alike. No, I don't got a Schwarzenegger.
Champ, are you prepared for the worst? Jesus Christ said I'm prepared for just about anything to happen in that ring tonight. As far as The Undertaker, Kane, and Mankind goes, Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't give a rat's ass who's on whose side or what the hell happens. But I can damn sure tell The Undertaker this. If he's planning on
my USA and TNT channel, 29 and 30. Amazing. So you would just flip up and down, right? Because that aligns, right, with the Attitude Era. This is amazing. The two fat old ladies, or Emerald, bam, or whatever, that Emerald or whatever.
Go Steve Austin down. I'll take that son of a bitch right down with me. The highway to hell can start.
The Miami Dolphin cheerleader calendar. Let's go, dude. Look at some of this behind the music. Y'all remember VH1? Oh, do you guys remember the VH1, the Surreal Life? And then X-Pac showed up and he was all wasted and China was in it. And then one of the, what is it, like Donny Osmond or whatever, bounced X-Pac out of the house. Y'all remember that?
Start right now. It really doesn't make a damn to me. Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to walk out there to that ring and beat somebody's ass. And that's all I got to say to you. WWF Champion Stone Cold Steve Austin.
In Your House, Fully Loaded tonight, channel 74. God damn, man. Takes you back. Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos addresses viewership numbers for WWE Raw. I think I just have the quote. He just confirmed that they're reading, that Raw is reading. I meant to say Raw is meeting. Raw is meeting their projections. Okay, folks? So there you go. Whatever they projected, and they could just be lying too, because it's the TV biz. But who gives a? They're happy. Everyone's happy. The only people aren't happy are the people who want to see WWE die or just only care about McGraps or AEW beating WWE just because. So Ma is reading. I was legit gonna say that, but yeah. So shout out Netflix and Ted Sarandos. I guess they're meeting their numbers. We haven't heard about. We got one tweet, I think, about Dynamite from Max. So that's it. Literally a tweet. Brian R. Sullivan says that I'm happy to announce that WWE will be contributing photography to Irresistible Force: The Life and Times of Gorilla Monsoon. In fact, I've been spending the evening looking through the photos, and they're magnificent. Excited to have involvement from the company Gino helped build. So there you go, man. Where's my old timers in the chat, dude? Gorilla Monsoon. WWE's like, yeah, you know, before they had to control all their own documentaries and film it with us, pal, and all of that. And now it's, yeah, we'll work with you, dude. Sure. What do you need about Gorilla? Stone Cold Steve Austin shares an update on his left knee after he completely shattered it. And so 7 weeks post-op. So yeah, he wasn't going to be on that debut Raw, and I was a dumbass. And they put that smoking skull symbol in there purposefully to troll. Or maybe he just was keeping his cards close to the chest. Who knows? But Stone Cold says, how it was and how it is. What? I'm 7 weeks post-op, kid, on a total knee replacement. Some bitch, my left knee was on his last leg, and I've been putting this surgery off for years. What? Post-op x-rays show everything is healing nicely. Many thanks to Dr. Nicholas Derrick Bobst, and their excellent team from a goddamn surgery, son. Thanks to Bill Wall, a physical therapy specialist, for getting me back on track so I can drink this damn beer. Before starting PT, I came out of the gate aggressive and started walking way too soon. Oh, okay, so WWE thought he'd be there because he came out aggressive, walking way too soon, and then he hurt himself. Makes sense. Makes sense. So there's his x-ray in his knee. It up. And yeah, I don't want to see Austin wrestle again. I really don't. Maybe a tag match. Oh, there you go. The Phantom Menace removing bookmarks again. Great. I love that. That's just amazing for everybody. So, plans for Alexa Bliss's expected WWE return are currently off the table. WWE Creative has been told to put all plans for Alexa Bliss. I can't talk today. Chat, I cannot talk today. I need some soda water. That's why the special stuff, the secret stuff, MJ, like in the movie Space Jam, but it's my own formula. It's not water, it's soda water. Far superior to conventional water or even sparkling water or flavored water for that matter. Okay, so plans for Alexa Bliss's expected WWE return are currently off the table. WWE Creative has been told to put all plans for Alexa Bliss on hold indefinitely. And this is via PW Insider, who've been botching so hard lately. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, hey, fire! But I will say this. I bet the plan is just, okay, at the Rumble. We'll see at the Rumble. Creative plans were not an issue, and Bliss was ready to return, but the company put a halt to the plans. One source believed it may be a contract issue. Additional sources spoken to claim to not know of where the issue could be. Bliss is not featured in any creative pitches for the Women's Royal Rumble match. You're getting worked. So, Kurt Angle, we read this one, and that was WWE News. Round of applause.